Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the top 30 running back rankings for Week 5. You ready?
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
Rolling on the field.
The Fantasy Goodfellas.
All right, we're going to do this week's video a little bit different. I've been trying to record these videos and my voice is falling apart, so we're going to try to make this a little bit different, a little quicker, so that way I can make it through the video without coughing so much. But let's just get right into the top 30 running back rankings for Week 5 and see if we can notice any type of trends that might affect your lineups. Let's just get into it. Ready? At number 1, Christian McCaffrey, home versus the Dallas Cowboys. The only problem I see with Christian McCaffrey here is the Dallas defense is playing extremely well. That might affect you. At number 2, Tony Pollard at the San Francisco 49ers. At number 3, Josh Jacobs versus the Green Bay Packers. At number 4, Derrick Henry at the Indianapolis Colts. Number 5, Kyren Williams versus the Philadelphia Eagles. At number 6, David Montgomery, home versus the Carolina Panthers. At number 7, Bijan Robinson versus the Houston Texans. At number 8, Joe Mixon at the Arizona Cardinals. Number 9, Saquon Barkley at the Miami Dolphins. At number 10, DeAndre Swift at the Los Angeles Rams. Now, before I get into it, most of these players, if you have on your roster, you're going to start anyway. So I don't see any problem here, right? You got 2 running backs roster spots. Most of these guys are going to be there, so these predictions really don't matter. But let's go ahead and look at this. You got Derrick Henry lit it up in Week 4. Here, he had 122 rushing yards, 1 TD. What's not listed here is he threw for a TD as well. And that's not going to happen every week, but looks like Derrick Henry's warming up. David Montgomery, I don't expect him to have 3 TDs this week, but it's worth noting. And Saquon Barkley, he didn't play in Week 4. Is he going to have a good season this year? Is he disgruntled? What's going on? The New York Giants, that offense looked like a mess. Yeah, Daniel Jones lead the week 1 week, throwing it around a lot. Not looking too good. Now we're going to go into that mid 11 through 20 rankings. Number 11, James Conner, home versus Cincinnati Bengals. 12, Travis Etienne Jr. at the Buffalo Bills, which is the defense is playing good. Number 13, Brian Robinson Jr. versus the Chicago Bears. Number 14, James Cook at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Number 15, Ramondre St. Stevenson versus the New Orleans Saints. Number 16, Jonathan Taylor makes his return versus the Tennessee Titans. And number 17, Aaron Jones at the Las Vegas Raiders. Number 18, Alvin Kamara at the New England Patriots. And number 19, Miles Sanders at the Detroit Lions. And number 20, Alexander Madison. Now, quick glance. All these running backs probably are going to get the start anyways. But you look at somebody like Stevenson, 30 rushing yards, 10 receiving yards, ain't cutting it. Jonathan Taylor makes his return versus the Tennessee Titans. Does he care? Is he gonna work hard? Not sure what to expect with him. You got Alvin Kamara. Look at this. He came back, and I just want let's look at that offense. Came back. Derek Carr is a little beat up. Alvin Kamara got some catches. And he became what? The 19th best running back in Week 4. So he's already supplanted some other running backs in that week. And then Miles Sanders at the Detroit Lions. What did he do in Week 4? Well, he had 19 rushing yards, 13 receiving yards. Not going to cut it. And let's just take a look at James Cook. James Cook had a TD. And that whole Buffalo Bills offense was cooking. And that's what it looks like there. Latavius Murray looked good too. All right, let's go through the 21 through 30. Isaiah Pacheco at the Minnesota Vikings. He looked good. 22, Breece Hall at the Denver Broncos. Broncos suck. Breece Hall should do well. 23, Raheem Mostert at the New York Giants. 24, Javonte Williams at the New York Jets. 25, Damian Pierce at the Atlanta Falcons. At number 26, Najee Harris versus the Baltimore Ravens. 27, Davon Akon at the New York Giants. 28, Khalil Herbert at the Washington Commanders. At 29, Jahmyr Gibbs versus the Carolina Panthers. And at 30, Jaylen Warren versus the Baltimore Ravens. So Isaiah Pacheco, I think he should have a better game. He should be ranked a little bit higher. The guy just performs. He's hungry. You can tell when he's on the field. He was the star of that previous game. I think he should be ranked way higher than 21. I guess there's just too many weapons. Breece Hall, not bad. He was in the top 30, but I expect him to have a way better game. But look at that, 9.3 yards per carry, but he's going against the Denver Broncos. Should bode really well for him. I see Mostert and Akon here, and I don't know if you're going to get both of them in the top 30 next week, but they're really splitting that time. It's just going to be weighted one way or the other. And I think if you look at it, maybe they're going against the Giants. I can think the Giants did well at defense. And 2 Pittsburgh Steelers running backs against the Baltimore Ravens. I don't expect that to happen. But that is the top 30 running back rankings for week 5. I would have liked to gone a little bit deeper into some of this analysis for these running backs, see what their trends are. I just can't make it through a video. But anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.